Okay, beauty, so my hair is freshly blow dried. I just recently got a trim and I love when I get a trim. My hair just feels amazing. So anytime I would go get a trim or blow dry my hair, I really like to do braid outs and twist outs. And the reason being, they're quick, they're fast, and I just love them. I love the volume. And this is another tip as well. While you're doing your twist or your braid outs, if you do go bigger with the parting and your braids are bigger, you're going to get bigger hair. And that was kind of the goal here. I did want to keep my hair hydrated and moisturized, but I did want volume. And that's something that I always look for whenever I'm styling my hair. So typically all I do, I wanted to start at the beginning of my hair because I wanted that part to dry first. So that's a great tip too, ladies. If you're just like, you know what, I want this to dry the fastest, or when you take it down and you realize, the back of your hair is dry but not the front, try starting with the front. Okay, so I'm going to start with one of my favorite combos. This is the Shea Moisture Leave-In Rinse Out Conditioner. I love this line. It just keeps my hair moisturized and hydrated, and it also helps elongating my twist and braid outs. And then I'm going to seal it with Camille's Rose Ultimate Growth Serum. This is my favorite oil, one of my favorite oils that I like to use when I'm doing my braid outs and my twist outs. And ladies, if you've been following me for the last 3 videos, I have been pushing adding that oil. It just seals in moisture. And then of course you have to have your styler. So if you can see right here, you can kind of notice that my hair is already curling, and that lets me know personally my hair is getting the hydration that it needs, and it's not completely at its blown out stage. So ladies, if your natural hair is forming that curl, you're good to go. So I just do this all over my head. I do start off with a braid and I end with the twist. If you're wondering why I do that, it's just I like to do that for the curl pattern on the ends. You don't have to do that. You can braid all the way down if you like, or you can add a perm rod. So I like to do the twist. It just gives me more length, versus if I go to use a perm rod, it just gives me a different style and it's just a little more shorter. Still cute. So you definitely can choose whatever you like to do. Okay, and in that spray bottle, I typically like to use warm water. I really never talk about that. So when I use warm water on my hair strands, the product absorbs in my hair shaft way more than it would if I use colder water. I don't know if that's a scientific reason, but just from experience and using this method with my hair, I just noticed, the warmer the water is, not hot, just nice and warm, my curls start forming faster and that product just soaks into my hair. So you can try that. Use a little more warm water or cold water, whatever you like. But that's just something I've been doing for a few years now, and it just keeps my hair hydrated, and that product really just absorbs in my hair strands. So right here though too, I did want to say I do not use like a comb to part my hair. I just kind of like split it with my fingers and grab and go. This just helps later to hide the parting, if that makes sense. So my hair naturally just parts and it looks like I would use a comb, or no. Use your fingers. That way when the takedown process comes and you go to unravel everything, you won't see any parts in between your hair. Okay? So now I would just allow my hair to air dry overnight. I do let my hair kind of air dry for about maybe 30 minutes to an hour before I put my scarf on, and then I go to sleep. So the next morning I am going to use just a few drops of the same product, only because I did not have any more of my Pantene hydrating oil. Ladies that have been following me for a while, I love that oil. But you can definitely use, if you are going to use an oil, just do like a lightweight oil. Try not to use a heavy oil, because if you use a lighter oil, you'll get more volume and more body. If you use a heavier oil, your hair will feel more weighed down and you won't get as much body. Okay, so I just gently unravel it, and then I gently fluff my hair out and just continue. to just show you really quick. I'm not saving my hair. My hair came out really good. I really love it, but it is hot outside. So that's really why I am just kind of doing my half up. I'm using my Eco Style gel right now, the olive oil, which is my favorite. And I know a lot of you ask me, what do I do with my edges? Or not what do I do, but what do I use on my edges? Ladies, this is just straight up Eco Style gel. I always use it. It works in my favor. I don't use any like pasty type edge controls because I feel personally my edges are naturally thin. They've been thin all my life, like really thin. Like I have very, very fine edges, and putting a tacky consistency type edge control on my edges, it pulls my hair. So when I try to use a more thick consistency, like a paste like, it would rub my edges off, because as I'm applying it, I started noticing little hairs coming off on my fingers, and I'm like, oh no, this is way too strong or too thick. So using that kind of paste or that consistency, it was doing more harm than good. So I just X'd out of that, and I just kept using what I knew would work really well for my edges, okay? If you are using a thicker paste and it's working out, just pay attention to your edges. You know, making sure that no hair strands are coming out with it. But yeah, so nice gel. I use Eco Style gel, extreme gel. Nice hold, nice water base. It's loose, it doesn't feel heavy on my edges. But yeah, that's it, ladies. This is like one of my go-to styles. I love me a braid out. I just recently got a trim. My sister hooked me up and I just feel back. My hair feels amazing. I know the next question's coming. How do I maintain it at night? So stay tuned for that. Super easy method, but it still helps with length retention. It still keeps my hair moisturized. And be on the lookout for that. You know I got you. That's coming up next. So if you do have any more questions on as far as your night routines with wash and goes, go ahead and click on the next clip, and I will see you next time. Don't forget, I do have a list of my favorite products I use, styling tools, skincare. Still gotta get you ladies that skincare video. But all of the things that you need down in the description below, there are links to exactly what I use and things that really help as far as keeping my hair moisturized. So go ahead and check the down in the description box. And ladies, I will definitely see you soon. Stay tuned for the next video on how to maintain your braid outs and twist outs night routine. I think I'm gonna call it that, or call it something different. I don't know, but I'll definitely catch you in the next one. I love you all. May your day and week be blessed, and I will see you soon. Bye.